Satnam, good morning, everyone. Hello, Rama Crew Online. Hi. How are we doing? Good. Anybody first time doing Kundalini yoga? Okay, great. You've done other yogas? Yeah. This is my running joke always is that we're the weirdos and the freaks of the yoga world. But it's also the most spiritual yoga. People ask me how I got into Kundalini yoga, and I Googled spiritual yoga. That's how I got into it, truly. I was doing a lot of hot yoga, which I love. And I was like, this is fun. It's a fun workout. Very like tonifying and detoxing, but I was like, isn't yoga supposed to be spiritual? And I Googled it. It was like, there are other options. And then I found a Kundalini center, and here we are. So let's begin. Come to sit comfortably. Spine is straight, and we'll rub the palms together. Thumbs into the sternum. Chin in, chest out, and close the eyes and take a couple deep breaths through the nose. A couple more deep breaths, just slowing down the breath, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. And in Kundalini, we use mantras to open every class. The mantra that we start with is Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. It bows to the wisdom that ever has been and ever will be. And in most yoga, which is a bhakti path, they chant Om, O-M. And it's Om is the passive sound of existence. We chant Ong, O-N-G, Ong. It's a creative action. It's very active, and you should feel the vibration move from the tongue through the roof of the mouth up into the brain. So if you're new, you can listen, you can copy the sounds. We'll do this in a protection mantra. And if you know it, really listen to your own sound. Inhale to begin. Om. Press the palms together, squeeze up on the root lock at the base of the spine, roll the eyes up and in. Exhale. Inhale. Name Jugat Gure Name Sad Gure Name Siddhi Gure Name Ad Gure Name Jugat Gure Name Sad Gure Siri Gurudev Name. Inhale. Visualize bright, protective light all around you. Exhale, relax. All right, let's briefly review how things run on this planet that we live on. For the last very long time, thousands of years, there has been a sort of control matrix on the planet of using fear to keep people out of their own power. And we are in a very interesting time on the planet. Many of you know that this is a transition of the ages. So there's like the age of Pisces, about 2,000 years. It's been a fun time. And then now we're going to the age of Aquarius. And you and us, we all particularly incarnate at this time on the planet to help shift the energy from the Piscean age, which was institution and structure and, libraries and universities, and the power is outside of you, and the information is outside of you, and God is outside of you. And now it's like all the information you need is on your phone. And you can access your relationship with infinity through your own spirituality. That's becoming more apparent to people. And wisdom is a little more, and discernment is a little more valuable than information. So now we call this like the last, it's like the last, my teacher would say, the last gasp of desperation, stronghold of the institutions which held the power in the Piscean era are really hustling to try and keep everybody down so that they can stay their power. But everything, it's written in the stars, and everything is always reflected here on the earth as it is for those who are studying the stars. Everything has to change now, and it is changing, and it will change, and there's a massive shift in power. So it's just good to remember that how the old ways exist is that you stay in fear, which is a lower chakra thing. It's a root chakra imbalance. So they strike you below the belt where it hurts, and then you have no ability to live from your higher energy centers and create change on the planet because your fundamental insecurity is at stake. Your basic livelihood, which is the fear. It's very primal. So as things get weird on the planet, as things get a little shady, we want to remember that you have you have the sovereignty to relate to things however you want, and then choose not to take on the fear. It's really actually a very innovative time, a very miraculous time to be alive, and there's a lot of good change that can come from this, but we're not expecting it to get better before. It might get a little worse before it gets better kind of situation, and we just want to be along for the ride and have enough energy to live from an open heart, to not drop into this primal fear, and to live from our intuition and our discernment. So you can be spiritual and still be completely full of fear and freaked out or whatever. You know what I mean? You can make all fear-based decisions and call it spiritual or whatever, but we want to be aware, just relating to who we are directly, moment to moment, choosing the decisions that are of the highest caliber and the thoughts that are of the highest caliber and the emotions, and just being not manipulated by everything that's going on. Okay, so it doesn't mean you can't feel and you don't have compassion and you're not aware. We're not burying our head in the sands. We're actively participating, but we're not going to let us be a part of the thing. And the polarity on this planet is so thick that, if you were to look at, it is a matrix of longitude and latitude. And if you were to look at the two grids of energy that are around this planet, Dora, please save a check it. You'd see it's literally a grid of fear and a grid of love. And every moment our thoughts are oscillating us to which one has the stronghold. It's an exciting time. But we just want to know it's literally a moment to moment choice to build the construct of the higher consciousness for this time on the planet and for the future. So that's all. We're gonna do yoga meditation to strengthen our nervous system. We are starting this series called the Supernatural series. And we're going to focus on our sound starting today and in the next few days. In Buddhism, there's this kind of understanding of like basic ordinariness. Like they're not trying to be supernatural and like great. Like in America, everyone wants to be like amazing and great, you know, which I am totally down for. But there's also this there's the duality again of like there are supernatural capacities and then just the basic greatness of our day-to-day lives and being ordinary. So we'll sort of play a little bit with the polarity of that and focus on our sound today. And going forward, we'll end the class with this meditation on our own sound, a healing meditation. And I'll talk a little bit more about that when we get there. But everything we do here is to build more energy in our systems so that you can relate to life directly as in front of you, like very excited and very enthused and very inspired with just being alive on earth right now rather than completely freaking out or whatever your version of that is. Okay, come to sit on the heels. Hi. We have a rock star in the building. Okay, come to sit on the heels, and we're going to do the little meditations that we start every class with. We're going to squeeze the thumbs. The arms go up and over the head. O mouth breath. So you backstroke the arms over the head. You're squeezing the thumbs. Make a ring of the lips, and breathe an equal inhale and exhale through the rounded lips. So backstroke up and over the base of the aura, over the head. And practice is breath of fire through the mouth, so it's an equal inhale and exhale through the rounded lips, pulling the air in, pushing the air out. The belly and the diaphragm will move with the power of the breath. Consciously get negative. It's called the fists of anger. Anger really dims our radiance. It dims our intelligence. So we want to feel it here, bring up any anger, any frustration, whatever you've been dealing with, and feel it to clean it out now. We have 2 more minutes. Deep, full breath. Good, less than a minute. Deepest inhales, deepest exhales. Seconds, and just get comfortable breathing deeply and rhythmically through the mouth. Inhale and release the fingers. Press the palms straight up. Stretch up. Hold the breath. powerful exhale. Inhale again. Deep, deep, full breath. Stretch up, close the eyes, zero everything out with bright light. You're not angry anymore. And exhale powerfully. One more inhale. Visualize bright healing light all around you. Create your own field of light. Exhale. And relax the arms. All right, now we get to move the body. Come on the hands and knees for cat-cow. So we put the palms under the shoulders and the knees under the hips. And then we'll inhale, head, neck, shoulders, sit bones up. Exhale, curl under, chin under, and keep moving and breathing deeply this way. You're listening to the sound of your deep breath through the nose. The eyes are closed. You start to wake up the spine, and then you can move faster and move as fast as you'd like once you feel warmed up. In Kundalini, we're always mentally chanting, commanding the mind with the breath. Otherwise, the mind will just keep wandering. So mentally vibrate Sat Nam. Truth is my essence. Sat as you inhale, Nam as you exhale. Keep running the sound through the mind. If you come here often, you should automatically start chanting mentally as soon as you get into cat-cow. Good. 2 more minutes here and everything resets in this posture. Glandular system resets. You have to breathe deeper than you do in your day-to-day. We're here to gather energy. Good. Few more seconds. Deep in the breath. And inhale deeply, stretch up. Squeeze the spine, hold the breath, heart open, throat open. Exhale, curl under, all the breath out, chin in, press into the palms. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, child's pose. Sit back on the heels. Rest the forehead on the floor, stretch the arms forward, the palms come to touch. Slow down the breath through the nose. Kundalini yoga, when taught correctly, it's immensely powerful. You can absolutely transform your view on reality and the actions that you take and live the way you want to live through the mental cleanse and through the realignment that happens through the practice. So set an intention here through all the energy that we gather today, the clarity we gather. Where would you like to put this in your life or for the collective? Where would you like to send this positive burst? Inhale and exhale, and come up into triangle pose. So like a downward facing dog on the hands and the feet. Occasionally I put us through this torture. Sorry. But we have to get stronger. So it actually does take some physical strength to overcome the fear or lethargy that you might carry in you. So this is a literal warrior practice done by actual warriors to create this field of invincibility. It removes fear and disease. So we're just going to go through this flow. You're pressing into the heels. You're pressing into the palms. The fingers are spread wide. We're inhaling deep through the nose. Exhale as you lower forward and down like you're going to do a plank or a push-up. And the elbows lower to the ground. Just before you touch the ground, you inhale, lift the chest, heart open. Exhale back in triangle and continue through that flow. Don't tuck your toes like you would in Hatha Yoga. Inhale, triangle. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, triangle. You modify as needed for your body. You can rest in child's pose. You can rest in triangle pose, but you're meditating on getting stronger no matter where you are. If done correctly, every muscle in the body is engaged. Use the core. Breathe really deeply through the nose, please. And again, the mind will just be like, why are we doing this? When is it going to end? So you have to use a mantra to keep the frequency high. Mentally chant Sat Nam. Sat as you inhale, Nam as you exhale. Deep breath through the nose. Good. The rule here is that in Kundalini is that you do your personal best, and it will change your aura. It'll change your energy, change how you relate to yourself and how others relate to you. I don't know what your personal best is, but you know. So you have to hold yourself to that integral participation. So if you're at home, like eating pancakes, maybe stop and do some Dandes with us. Our Brahma crew online. Good. Less than a minute left. And the zigzag formation cuts through the fear. It cuts through the blocks. Fear is considered to be a non-reality. It's actually not real. it feels real. It's not. Good. Home stretch. Use the deep, deep breath. Five seconds. Come into triangle pose. Inhale in triangle. Exhale in triangle. And then come down to child's pose. Really good job. Rest the forehead on the floor. Slow down the breath. And now there's more prana, there's more chi moving through us, and you can direct this energy again to your original intention and just reinforce it from the third eye through the floor into the earth. Mentally declare an intention or prayer. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Come up and over to lie on the back, please. This is the Pritam Siri special. These are all my favorite things to do that you may or may not like doing. We're going to do this series with the breath of fire. It's a short but powerful Kriya. And then we're going to go into our meditation. And this is a powerful cleansing breath. If you're pregnant or on the beginning of your cycle as a woman, you will breathe long and slow and deep through the nose and rest as needed. Everyone else is, honestly, if you're a woman, if you know, you know. If you've ever been pregnant or on your period and you can't do breath of fire, you're like, fuck. It's the breath of fire is really the best thing ever. And we want to be grateful for our mobility and the ways in which we can participate today. So it's an equal inhale and exhale through the nose. So you sniff in the air and let the exhale kind of happen. And if you're new to it, you just practice it. You want it to be eventually effortless, almost automatic. And a rhythm that you can sustain. The rhythm is the most important aspect. So we'll begin stretch pose. You'll bring the legs 6 inches off the ground. Eyes look, head, neck, shoulders 6 inches off the ground. Eyes are open. You're looking forward. We're on the clock. You're looking forward. Breath of fire. You're looking beyond the toes into the infinite. Things you can do here. You can put the hands under the hips for support if you need to. You can raise the legs as high off the ground as you need to keep the lower abdomen engaged. Breathe through the nose. And you'll see the lower spine kind of starts to curl up a little off the ground. That's when you can raise the legs even higher if you need to keep the lower part engaged. That's where your personal power, your solar plexus, this huge ball of energy we're opening up is. Breathe just through the nose, eyes open, look at the toes. And just know that this sucks for everyone, no matter what stage you're at. It's a pulling you out of your comfort zone, and we want to get comfortable with being uncomfortable now. That's where the victory is. Satnam, Satnam, Satnam. Mentally chant. Keep the breath going no matter where the body is. Good. Home stretch. As the body shakes, the nervous system's getting stronger. This is definitely the hardest thing we have to do today. We think we can't handle it, but it's a mental game at this point. Just tell the mind to chill so you can experience your own strength. Good. 15 seconds, which we can all come into our best version of the posture now. You have to impress yourself. That's how we develop self-trust. 6 seconds. 1 breath to finish. We'll hold and squeeze to finish. Hold the posture. Inhale. Squeeze everything. Squeeze the spine. Hold. And relax. Amazing. Really good. It's also a little hot in here. Good job. And see how it feels to be in your body now. They say 30 trillion points of light is behind the navel point. It's a massive amount of energy. We start to open it up. Bring the knees into the chest, please, and rock and roll forward and back all the way up and over to lie on the belly. Take your time, make your way to lie on the stomach. And we'll bend the knees, grab the ankles. So this is bow pose. The heart is open, chest is lifted. The thighs are off the ground if you have the flexibility. The eyes are closed. Begin breath of fire. Got the dramatic music to inspire us. Love the drama. Our eyes are closed and you're just focusing on the breath as the unshakable rhythm. Satnam, 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 like a meditation, and as waves of energy might come, or frustration or discomfort, and just see if you can stay steady through that. It's a very powerful release sometimes emotionally here. Good. A few more seconds. Deepen the breath. posture. Inhale. Squeeze the root lock. Hold the posture. Exhale all the breath out. Squeeze. And relax down. Very good. Relax the head to one side. Slow down the breath for a moment. And slowly press up and back into child's pose. And then we'll come all the way up and over to lie on the back again. A couple more postures here. We're lying on the back. We're going to press up, though. We're just here for 1 minute, 60 seconds. You're going to put the heels on the ground near the buttocks, bend the feet. And we're going to come into a bridge pose or a wheel pose. So if wheel poses in your practice, you'll put the palms under the shoulders, lift the entire body up. If not, just lift the hips as high as you can. Grab the ankles or press into the ground and begin breath of fire. Less than a minute. Our goal is the hips are the highest point off the ground and everything's engaged to press them up. The lower spine, the buttocks, the thighs, press up, 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 up. Deep in the breath. Good, 15 seconds. Really squeeze and press up. Come into your best version of the posture. Inhale deeply. Squeeze the root lock, base of the spine, press up. And then exhale, relax. Very good. Lie on the back. We'll bend the knees and cross the legs as if you're seated in easy pose. So you're crossing the legs at the ankles, the knees are out wide. And rest them on the ground. In this posture, the hips are open and the heart is open. And if you can keep your hips open and grab the big toes with the peace fingers and the thumbs, you'll do that. But if it makes it so your hips are less open, then don't. You're either in half lotus or full lotus, or you're just seated with your knees out wide. So hips open, good. And then shimmy the shoulders under so that the heart is open. The chest is lifted as if someone's pulling a string from the heart center. So chest open, shoulders are rolled under. In a posture of surrender, the eyes are closed. And begin breath of fire through the nose. Satnam, Satnam, Satnam. Just make the mantra and the breath unshakable, alert but relaxed, steady breath. Just relieving any heaviness, anything we've been carrying in the hips, on the heart. We can ask the breath to take it away, cleanse it, transmute it for us.
had, 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 sahai hoa, sacheta, sachatoa, had, 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 sahai hoa, sacheta, sachatoa, had, 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 sahai hoa, sacheta, sachatoa, had, 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 sahai.
Very good. Last few seconds. Focus at the third eye. Deepen the breath. Inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale. And relax the legs. So extend the legs to lie on the back here. To relax on the back. And slow down the breath through the nose. Long, slow breath. Ask the body and the mind to completely relax so you can integrate all the benefits of our efforts so far. To slow down the mind, we command the long, deep breath. wrists and the ankles, wiggle the fingers and the toes. Stretch the arms over the head and stretch the legs. And calf stretch side to side, so you draw one knee into the chest and stretch it over the opposite side of the body. Twist the hips, stretch the lower back. And switch sides. And then both knees into the chest. And you'll rock forward and back. Rub the soles of the feet together. Rub the palms of the hands together. Make your way up to sit. We're going to do this meditation. As part of our sound focus for this supernatural, I mean, technically, Kundalini yoga is not supernatural because everything can be scientifically or spiritually quantified. But it's so extraordinary that people think it's supernatural. Like it's completely possible for you to reverse aging and communicate telepathically and self-heal and all these kind of qualities, but we think they're supernatural because they're so not often exercised. But this is a chant. The chant is Hummi Hum Brahm Hum. That's the mantra. Hummi Hum Brahm Hum. And it means we are we and we are God, or infinite oneness. So it's a unifying sound. But it's for the throat chakra, the fifth chakra. And you feel the hum. You have to make the hum. And you'll feel that it's tuning everything up. So this represents the projective power of the word, your power to hear and speak truth. But this heals your throat chakra so that you can function optimally. The hormone balance is a result from like the balance of the thyroid, which gives you a sense of well-being and a clear and bright face and grace. This is the one that I haven't done this, but I'm like, we should do this. It says if you do it 11 minutes a day for 18 months, just 18 months, your face will not age and it'll give you endurance, intuition, and reverse disease. I have other things on my to-do list right now, but that's really tempting. It's super tempting. Okay, so we're going to do this monotone just to annoy you. No. Because it's most powerful, and you're listening to the sound of your voice. We're chanting together, but this is very important as we get into this sound study that you change a relationship with your own sound current. You could just take that, like how you feel about your own voice could be a direct proportion of just how you feel about yourself in general. Most people hate the sound of their own voice. So we want to just start to repair that as it's going to repair everything. It's really quite tremendous, okay? Hands are in Gyan Mudra at the knees. That's nice. Chin in, chest out. And the eyes are going to focus on the tip of the nose. This is powerful cleansing for the mind. This eye gaze, you're not cross-eyed, but you're looking down, relaxed at the tip of the nose, and it'll start the secretion that's a powerful subconscious cleansing of the mind. You're chanting the mantra with the root of the tongue. You're holding a firm neck lock, which means your chin is in, your chest is out, your head's not up, it's not down, it's straight up. Okay, eyes closed. Inhale to begin. Hummi hum, brahm hum, hummi hum, brahm hum. Eyes tip of nose. open. Hamiham Brahmam. 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 Brahmam, Amiham, 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 Brahmam, Brahmiham, Brahmam, Amiham, 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 Amiham, Brahmam, Brahmam, Amiham, 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 Brahmam, Brahmam, Amiham, 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 Brahmam, Amiham. Keep listening to your sound. Keep the eyes focused on the tip of the nose, spine tall. Amiham, Brahmam, 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 Hummy hum, Bram hum, hummy hum, Bram hum, hummy hum, Bram hum. Inhale. Hold the breath, close the eyes, squeeze the root lock, hold. Exhale. Inhale again. Deep breath in, squeeze the root of the spine, roll the eyes up, press the tongue up, hold. Exhale. One more deep inhale. And hold, concentrate, third eye. And exhale. Good. Rub the palms together. And the palms to touch. Concentrate at the third eye. Mentally chant. I mean, literally chant. If you know the blessing, the long time sunshine. And from the heart, bless yourself, bless each other, and send it around the whole planet. Satnam. All right. Great job, everybody.